Hey buddy, it's Tuesday morning, 10:25, and as you can see up there, it's been a Veterans Day. As you see up there, it says, a Veterans Day DVR weekend. Yeah, well, first of all, hope you all had a good Veterans Day, and salute to the vets out there for doing all they do for us. But yeah, it's been that kind of a weekend, if you will. First of all, this past Saturday, it was this past Saturday, my mom and I, we didn't know we were going to be watching any of the kids this past weekend. And basically what happened about during the afternoons, whatever, something around that time, we got a call from my older sister, and basically she says that she's asking my mom, "Oh, can you watch my son for me this weekend?" And of course my mom's like, "Well, I got schoolwork to do, I got this to do." But of course she says yes, which is not a problem. I mean, she doesn't really mind watching them, as long as she can get her homework and stuff done. Now, thankfully, I have Star Fox Adventures, which he likes to play, because it's a game he likes to get into. Excuse me. Again, it's a game he likes to get into. So anyway, he plays that a little bit and keeps busy. And then, of course, we have him, like I say, for the weekend because, like I said, I didn't say, but because mainly his parents went up to the Black Oak Casino in Sonora. So what happened next was, of course, the next day we went to church. Plenty of time. Well, I actually had to walk down there because I was late. Had a late showering. I showered late. So I had to walk down there. And after that, we came back. Well, we had McDonald's. Here's the thing: we went to Walgreens. We went to Walgreens. Went to Walgreens, Dollar Tree. Then over to McDonald's to get some lunch. And what's surprising at the Dollar Tree, this kind of surprised me, they sell Blu-rays there now. Mainly movies released courtesy of Mill Creek, but yeah, Blu-rays. Mill Creek basically helps distribute them, but the movies like The Gun in Betty Lou's Handbag, Play It to the Bone, can't think of any other ones. I actually shot a video of it, so you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about, but yeah, a bunch of Blu-rays. Now, the only difference is, I think, it's just the movie, and that's it. It's nothing else, it's just the movie. But the Blu-rays, that's what surprised me. But anyway, after all that, we came back. My mom tried finishing the rest of her homework, and then my nephew, surprisingly, his parents didn't arrive until later that night. And they arrived, and mainly, let's just say, half of them arrived kind of not in the best of shape. Basically what it was is that my sister, my sister loves her champagne. And let's just say she had one too many. Let's just put it that way. She had just a little too many shots, if you will. So besides that, everything else was okay. I mean, she knew what was going on around her, so she wasn't that over. She wasn't that way, but let's just say she was kind of woohoo, if you will. But yeah, they came and got him, and he wanted to stay one more night, but my mom needed to have her bed to herself, and Also, she needed to have a date on herself. Well, that really didn't happen. No, what happened is that my brother-in-law had to go to work, or as my older sister said, because she was basically sobered again. She kind of slept it off, if you will. But my sister basically said that he didn't have to, but he wanted to. So he drops him off at around 2 o'clock, so we can drive around, so we can leave around 3 to get to Petaluma. So yeah, he did that. So we had him. We went to the store with him, got some items, and went from there. And yeah, and then later on that night she came and got him around 7, which was kind of surprising. But here's why. Over here, she finally hooked up our DVR. That's right, she finally hooked up the DVR. So yeah, we have DVR now. So yeah, now we have DVR, and I've already got it set for a series recording for my mom, so she can record her series that she likes to record, can be recorded when she's home or not home. We'll find out how that works, because I think it's supposed to have the cable box on or something like that. I'm not really sure. And of course I got the Christmas cottage plant, recorded, ready for recording as well, in case she wants to see that later too. So yeah, we have our DVR hooked up, and this thing here, this big old cabinet's a pain in the butt to move. So me and my sister had to carefully slide it out and move it a little bit, a few times, and boy, was it dusty back there. But yeah, we ended up having to go back and forth with it, and but yeah, we got everything hooked. She got everything hooked up in there, and as you can tell, the VCR is no longer there. It's basically now in extinction. No, not extinction. It'd still be used and everything. It's just that everything's kind of like off to the side, if you will. It's kind of like in storage right now. Let's just put it that way. Besides, my mom's got a DVD player and a VCR combo in her room. She just doesn't have a remote for it yet. Yeah. But yeah, we got that hooked up. The only problem was she had to constantly call her job a few times to get it set up, and I had to actually correct her on a few things too. You see, she wanted to put it through the audio-video cable, but the way we were trying to tell her and explain to her was the previous cable guy that had come in had it hooked up a different way. Basically, he had hooked it up to where when we were using the VCR, we can record off it. Yeah, so that basically after figuring that out and fixing it, and making sure we can still watch DVDs and all that without no problem, there you go. But anyway, she got that hooked up and everything, but after everything was correctly hooked up, sorry. Basically, what I'm trying to say is after that was all corrected, after all the cabling part, the wires and stuff was corrected, there was still no signal. And my mom thought it was a plug in the garage. See, a cable guy put one of these AC adapters into our garage, if you will. It's like a little AC adapter with a cable coax, in there, or on it. So she thought it could be that. It wasn't that, and the reason it wasn't that is because there are times where the cable on this TV, my mom's, and the guest room TV has gone out. My cable's fine. I guess because mine's in the central vicinity of it. But everything else has gone out, and mainly because the red switch, the red and black switches, the reset switches, if you will, have to be reset. The red button has to be pressed back in. cable boxes, and basically there was a mix-up. Nobody had basically updated the numbers. It basically disregarded the numbers. In other words, what I'm saying is that nobody put in the information that my mom now has a DVR and not the other cable box. So my sister took the other cable box with her so she could take it off the account. And again, that's basically about it. So basically it took about 2-3 hours, well not 2-3 hours, basically about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that, just to get it all set up and done. And my mom was thinking, do you really have to do this tonight? And my sister's like, yeah, Mom, I have to do this tonight or else they're going to keep charging you. So, there you go. DVR now. So basically set up for recording now is, series recording for my mom is Marie, and the movie we're going to try out is Christmas Carnage. The only thing as I'm wondering is, do we have to have the cable box, can we turn the cable box off and it'll come back on for its own recording? I don't know. I haven't tried it before. May test it later on tonight. But what I'll do is I'll probably just turn off the TV and let the cable box go and do its thing. So, we'll see what happens, but yeah, it's been a Veterans Day, a Veterans DVR weekend, if you will, or DVRing Veterans Day weekend. So, yeah, that's about it. But that's all I'm going to say about it. I thank you all for watching this vlog, and I will talk to you all later. Peace out.